Hi everyone, it's the Musician in Makeup, and today's Harry Potter inspired look is my final one, and this one was inspired by Gryffindor. It was also sort of inspired by Fawkes the Phoenix, as I took the color out and winged it out a little bit and added a little bit of a sort of gold wing to it. I hope that you guys really enjoy this look and that you have so much fun at the Harry Potter premiere coming up tomorrow. Actually, I'm so excited, and I hope you all are too, and I hope that you decide to wear one of my looks to the premiere, and if you do, please send me a picture because I'd love to see it. But in the meantime, if you want to learn how to make this Gryffindor and Fawkes the Phoenix inspired look for the Harry Potter premiere, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so here you can see the finished look. It's just a really nice deep red, almost crimson eye, sort of fading out to yellow, and you can see I did a little, oops, it'll focus, there we go, I did a little strokes at the end. As I said before, this look was sort of inspired by both Gryffindor and Fawkes the Phoenix, which has sort of become almost a symbol for Gryffindor itself. So I tried to make it look a little bit like a wing. So all you have to do to get started is just take a light brown eyeshadow. This can be anything you have, as long as it's matte. I'm going to use that shade right there, or, you know, one of those two shades right there. Just a light brown. Nothing special. And you're just going to place that above the crease. This is going to help all the colors that we put on our lid sort of fade up a lot better, rather than if it was just color and then bare skin. This is going to help transition a little bit better to the highlight. Okay, so now comes the fun part. You're going to take a white eyeliner pencil and you're just going to start drawing on a wing shape. And you're going to start all the way from the inner corner, and I find it best to follow my socket until about halfway across and then start bringing it upward. Just bring it up onto the brow bone. And I'm going to try to make it match this side, so it's going to go kind of up and down and out like that. Now it doesn't have to be completely perfect because this is all going to get covered with shadow. That's pretty good. And now you're just going to draw it back down from out here to the outer corner. Okay, now what we're going to do is just take this is a white base. It's NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk, and I depotted it, that's why it's in here. And just taking a little bit on your finger, you're going to go in and fill in the outline that you just created. Now you can use the white eyeliner pencil to fill it in, obviously, but I just find, you know, rather than wasting all the pencil, if you have, you know, a white base lying around, by all means use that instead, rather than depleting your pencil much faster. Now just take an eyeshadow brush. This is just one from my Eco Tools palette, just a rounded paddle eyeshadow brush. And you're going to take a red eyeshadow. I'm taking my 88 palette and that red eyeshadow right there. And we're going to take that on one side of the brush. Just get that color on there a little bit. I'm going to mix a little bit of black into it as well. It's just going to deepen up the color, make it a little richer. And we're just going to place this all over the lid, and since we put down that base, it's going to have something nice and sticky to adhere to. And we're just going to put that on the lid and take it out a little bit, not too much. And again, I know this looks sloppy, but we're going to go back in and fix like everything, so don't worry, hang in there. Now we're going to take our yellow eyeshadow in this palette. It's the one right here. And this is actually the same eyeshadow that I used in my Hufflepuff makeup tutorial, same yellow eyeshadow. And we're just going to start using that to blend out where the red is. And now there should be a little bit of red that kind of got on the tip of the brush. So what you're going to do is take your brush like that. So there's sort of a really cool fade. There's going to be all yellow down here, but there's going to be sort of fade up to red, which is almost how a wing is a lot of the time. Like the underside of the wing is lighter, and then on the top it has a little bit more color. So I just thought that looked really cool. So just continue to fill in that white space underneath with yellow eyeshadow. And keep building up the color as much as you want. Alright, so now what we're going to do, since Gryffindor's colors are scarlet or red and gold, you're just going to take a gold shadow. This is from a Sephora duo that I have. It's a sort of deep gold shadow, and just using the same brush on the side that you had the yellow on, just pick up a little bit of that color, and we're going to go over that yellow. And you can't really see it on camera, but it's just going to give just a light amount of sheen on top of that yellow. And now we get to have a little bit more fun. We're going to take that same gold shadow on a very thin eyeliner brush, and we're going to get that gold color on the brush and then just sort of take it and flick it upwards, just creating a sort of feathered appearance. Just like that. You can see it better on this side. Unfortunately, the light over here is a little weird, but just take it and flick it up. There's not really any rhyme or reason to it. Okay, now for a highlight, we're just going to take a fluffy angled brush, and I'm actually going to take a highlighting product. This is a cheek highlighter by e.l.f., but it has a lot of gold to it. The shimmer in it is very gold based, and we're going to take a little tiny bit of that gold and mix the two together and use that as our highlight shade. And we're also going to take a little bit more and bring it down into the inner corner and down across like the bottom half of the lower lash line. Now we're going to take that same white eyeliner that we used at the beginning to draw our outline, and we're actually going to line our waterline with this. Just line that inner rim on the bottom all the way into the inner corner. Just like that. And now we're going to take the same shadow again. You guys are probably laughing at me. Oh my god, she's using the same shadow. That same gold shadow. And we're going to take again, just an angled brush. Pick up a little bit of color on the side of that brush. A little bit of that gold. And right on top of that white liner, we're just going to press the gold. Now this isn't something that's going to be incredibly noticeable unless you're up close, but I just think it adds a nice touch. It really does give a nice golden sheen to the white eyeliner on your inner rim. So I think it's a nice touch. It's the little things, the little details that I enjoy about eye makeup. So. Okay, and now since I don't really want to detract at all from the colors that we put on the lids and the drama of, you know, sort of the winged out color that we did, we're not going to do any harsh liner or anything like that. No liquid liner. If you want, you could do a little bit of smoky liner on, you know, just your top lash line. Or if you have like a gold liner, like I know Urban Decay has a gold liner. You know, I'm sure a couple other brands carry golden liner. If you want to do a little bit of golden liner on your top lash line, by all means, go for it. But I don't have a golden liner, so I'm just going to do mascara. And now, while you don't really want any defined liner, you definitely want as thick a lashes as possible. So I'm using my Lash Blast Fusion. Blast Fusion. That is so hard to say. I think I screwed it up on every single video that I make where I use it. But this is a great mascara. Adds a lot of volume and a lot of drama, which is what we want. Now, if you don't have really long, thick lashes like I do, definitely add falsies. That would be so much fun. Like on any of these Hogwarts house looks. I think I've said that in like all the videos, but definitely go for, you know, the more drama the better. And just a little bit on the lower lash line, not a lot. And there we go. That finishes up the eye look, guys, and if you come back, I'll show you what I did on the rest of my face. Okay guys, so actually before I filmed the video, I actually ended up doing the rest of my face makeup, but I'll definitely show you guys the products that I used. The first thing that I took was this Milani baked bronzer, and it's just a really light bronzer shade with a lot of gold to it, and I just did a light dusting of that all over my face, and it has a little bit of shimmer to it, which is great. Then I took the Milani baked blush, and this one is in Rose d'Oro. And I'll open it up and hopefully you guys can see, but it's just a really pretty peachy pink blush, and it has a lot of gold shimmery veining running through it, which is so gorgeous. And I just put that on the apples of my cheeks and swept it back towards my temples. It's all about the gold shimmer in this look. The bronzer has gold shimmer, the blush that I just showed you guys has gold shimmer, and the highlighter that I applied on the tops of my cheekbones and down the center of my nose has a lot of shimmer, gold shimmer to it as well. So it's definitely all about the shimmer. This one's from e.l.f. It's the same one that I used combined with the shadow as a highlighter before. Now, on our lips, we're gonna, of course, have a lot of fun because it's Gryffindor. And we are going to do some bright red lips with this. Now Slytherin, I did a really dark crimson lip. But with Gryffindor, you definitely want to keep it brighter. And just do a really bright red lip. And this one is by Revlon. It's in Red Alert. And then if you guys want, you could add some lip gloss to it. I'm going to take my red lip gloss by NYX, and this is in Perfect Red. It's just going to amp up the color and the shine, which of course is never ever a bad thing, especially when you're going for the drama. It's really hard to talk when applying lip gloss. Have I ever told you guys? There we go, and that completely finishes off the look. I hope you guys enjoyed these looks. If you want me to do, you know, another series like this, or if you have any requests for character makeup or anything like that, leave them below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have so much fun going to see Harry Potter this weekend. I know I am, and I hope to see you all again really soon. Bye!